राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्णा
हरे
कृष्ण
राम राम
कृष्ण
राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण
हरे
कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्णा
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे,
हरे राम
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्णा
हरे
हरे
कृष्णा कृष्ण
राम
कृष्ण हरे हरे,
Hey, Joanne.
हरे राम राम
हरे
हरे
राम
हरे,
Hey, Joanne. Nope.
कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे,
कृष्ण कृष्ण
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे
Krishna
हरे,
Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Rama
हरे
Rama Hare Hare
राम हरे
Hare
हरे,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama
कृष्ण
Rama Rama
कृष्ण
Rama
हरे
Hare
हरे,
Hare
हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
हरे
Hare Hare Rama Rama
राम
Rama
हरे
Rama
हरे,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare Rama Rama Rama
हरे
Hare Hare
हरे
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
राम
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
हरे,
Hare Hare Rama 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 Rama
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम राम
Krishna
हरे
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
हरे
Ram
कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Krishna Krishna
हरे
Krishna Hare
राम
Hare
राम
Ram
राम
Ram
हरे
Ram
हरे
Ram
हरे
Krishna
कृष्णा कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna Hare
हरे
Hare
हरे
Ram
हरे
Ram Ram Hare
राम
Hare
राम
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Krishna Krishna
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
Hare
हरे
Krishna
राम राम हरे हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
कृष्णा
Krishna Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Ram
हरे राम राम
Hare
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
हरे
Ram Ram
कृष्णा
Hare
कृष्ण कृष्ण
Hare
हरे हरे
Hare Krishna
हरे
Krishna Krishna
राम
Hare
राम हरे
Hare
हरे
Ram
हरे
Ram
कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Krishna Hare
हरे
Krishna 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 Hare
राम हरे हरे
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
हरे
Hare
कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
Hare Krishna
हरे
Hare Krishna Krishna
राम
Krishna
हरे हरे
Hare Ram Ram
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे हरे
Hare Ram
राम
Ram
हरे
Ram
हरे
Hare
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Hare
हरे
Ram
राम हरे
Hare
हरे
Krishna Hare Krishna
हरे
Krishna
कृष्णा कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण हरे हरे
Hare Krishna
हरे
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
राम
Hare
हरे हरे
Hare Ram Ram
हरे
Ram
कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण
Hare
हरे हरे
Krishna
हरे
Krishna Hare Hare
राम
Ram
हरे हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare Krishna
कृष्णा
Hare Krishna Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे हरे हरे
Hare Krishna Hare
राम
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Krishna Hare
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण
Hare Krishna
हरे
Hare Krishna
हरे
Krishna Krishna
हरे राम हरे हरे हरे
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
Hare
हरे राम
Hare Krishna
हरे
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण
Hare Krishna
हरे
Hare
हरे
Krishna Krishna
हरे
Krishna
राम
Hare Hare Ram
राम हरे हरे
Hare Krishna Hare
हरे
Krishna
कृष्णा
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण हरे हरे हरे
Hare
राम
Krishna Krishna
राम
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
Hare
हरे हरे हरे
हरे राम
राम
हरे
राम
हरे
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 कृष्णा
कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण
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 हरे
कृष्ण
हरे
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 राम हरे राम
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 हरे
राम
हरे
हरे हरे हरे
कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे हरे हरे राम हरे राम
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 हरे
राम
हरे हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
हरे
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 राम हरे राम
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 हरे
राम
हरे
हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
Hare
हरे
Krishna
राम
Hare
राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे
कृष्ण
हरे
हरे हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे
कृष्णा
हरे
हरे हरे
हरे
हरे
राम हरे
राम
हरे
हरे हरे
हरे
हरे कृष्णा
कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
राम हरे
राम हरे
राम
हरे
हरे हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा
कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम
हरे
राम
हरे
हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे
राम हरे
राम
हरे
हरे हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे
राम
हरे
राम
हरे
हरे हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम राम
हरे हरे
हरे हरे हरे
कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे हरे हरे
कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे
कृष्ण
हरे
हरे हरे
हरे राम
राम
हरे
राम
हरे
हरे हरे हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे हरे
हरे राम राम
राम हरे हरे
हरे हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे
हरे
हरे
कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे
कृष्ण
हरे
हरे हरे
हरे राम हरे हरे
हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे
कृष्ण
हरे
हरे हरे
हरे
राम
हरे हरे
हरे हरे हरे
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे हरे
हरे
राम
हरे हरे
हरे हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे
कृष्ण
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 हरे
कृष्ण
हरे
हरे हरे हरे राम हरे हरे
हरे
हरे
कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम
राम हरे हरे
हरे
कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
Hare Krishna,
हरे
हरे
राम
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 हरे हरे
हरे हरे
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare Hare.
Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama,
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna. So
Ram.
Mataji is ready now, so
Yes.
she will join in minute. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, everyone. We are very fortunate we have Her Grace Amrita Madhavi Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji, we welcome you all to the Everyday Chant Call. Today Mataji is going to enlighten us with Srimad Bhagavatam, It was 7th Canto, chapter 14 and verse 25 onwards. Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glory to Srila Prabhupada. You may take over the call, Mataji. Thank
Please
you.
accept my humble obeisances to you, Prabhu, and to all of you, and heartfelt apologies for getting late. And actually, I had gone to terrace to sun dry some things, and it started to rain, and we had to come down, and again the internet didn't work, and many things. So I got late. Please forgive me. So I will tighten this tripod, and then we will start. Just a minute. Yes, this is done. Yes, let's start. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री द्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दं माधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरं ॐ तत्सत् Hare Krishna, my dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances and humble apologies for the delay. Sorry to keep you waiting. So now we will start Srimad Bhagavatam, 10 to 7, chapter 14, text number 25 onwards. This is the meditation. So now, Ishu Snanam Japo Homo Vratam Deva Dvijarchanam Pitradevanrabhutebhyo Yaddattam Tadhi Anashwaram. So, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 14, text number 25. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. During these periods of seasonal change, if one bathes in the Ganga, in the Jamuna, or in another sacred place, if one chants, offers fire sacrifices, or executes vows, or if one worships the Supreme Lord, the Brahmanas, the forefathers, the demigods, the living entities in general, whatever he gives in charity yields a permanently beneficial result. So this text does not have a purport. So we can see here it says during these periods of seasonal change, if one bathes in Ganga, Yamuna, or in any other sacred place, if one chants, offers fire sacrifices, or executes vows, or if one worships Supreme Lord, the Brahmanas, the forefathers, the demigods, and living entities in general, whatever he gives in charity yields permanently beneficial results. So we can see how all these devotional services does not go waste during this particular time that they're speaking about. So this is a topic on ideal family life, but this has no purport. So let us move to the next verse. Text 26, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 14, text number 26. संस्कारकालो जायाय अपत्यस्यात्मनस्तथा प्रेतसंस्था मृताश्च कर्माण्यभ्युदये नृपा. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 14, text number 26. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. O King Yudhishthira, at that time prescribed for reformatory ritualistic ceremonies for oneself, one's wife, or one's children, or during funeral ceremonies and annual death ceremonies, one must perform the auspicious ceremonies mentioned above in order to flourish the fruitive activities. So, translation, I repeat, O King Yudhishthira, at the time prescribed for reformatory ritualistic ceremonies for oneself, one's wife, or one's children, or during funeral ceremonies and annual death ceremonies, one must perform the auspicious ceremonies mentioned above in order to flourish in fruitive activities. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. The Vedas recommend many ritualistic ceremonies to be performed with one's wife on the birthdays of one's children or during funeral ceremonies. And there are also personal reformatory methods like initiation. These must be observed according to time and circumstances and the directions of the Shastra. Bhagavad Gita strongly recommends Jnatva Shastra Vidhanuktam. Everything must be performed as indicated in the Shastras. For Kali Yuga, the Shastras enjoin that Sankirtana Yajna be performed always. Kirtaniya Sadahari. All the ritualistic ceremonies recommended in the Shastras must be preceded and followed by Sankirtan. This is the recommendation of Srila Jiva Goswami. So you see here, when we are speaking about ideal family life, it is what we should do. Actually, see, Rastashrama is for what? Is it for people? Why do people marry? And when they marry, why do they take so long to choose someone? Because they think that if I live, it's for lifetime, and she should be ideal for me, or he should be ideal for me, and should not break. Marriage is not for breaking or to not break it. The purpose of marriage is not breaking the marriage one day. It should not break. For that, we have to choose. No, or the marriage should go on nicely. No, marriage is not done to go on nicely. Marriage is not done to avoid the breaking. Marriage is done to get one assistant to serve Krishna nicely. That's all. It is just that you're getting one more person to serve. No, when one more person is coming in the name of marriage, is he or she willing to do devotional service in cooperation with us? That is the only thing we should check. Is he or she willing to do devotional service with us? That's all. Or in the worst case, if the marriage is not happening and you have to go for someone lesser than that, then at least he or she will they be able to um, um, tolerate our devotional service without feeling that they're tolerating it. Yes, at least can they be indifferent? If they can't support, can they be indifferent? Okay, if you do, you do. You don't do, you don't do. I am jolly happy the way I am. You can be the way you are. If you're not getting married till 35, till 38, and you don't find anybody, at least somebody who can be indifferent. Means at least see, you are marrying in order to to get one help to do devotional service. But suppose if the person is not willing to help you, at least they should not stop us from doing devotional service. When we marry, we should look for something like that. But some of us, we have married without thinking whether, without thinking of our future devotional service. Like even me, I married, I told my parents when I was um, 21, I told my parents, you marry me to any ISKCON devotee, anybody in ISKCON. He can be even 10-year older than me, 11-year older than me. I don't mind, 12-year older than me. I don't. If he is a devotee from ISKCON, then I will be happy to do devotional service with him. I told my parents. My parents said, oh, you can do that. No, 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 not from ISKCON. Someone who is not in ISKCON, you should marry. ISKCON people will not let you marry because ISKCON people are not going to schools. They're going to Gurukulas. Your children, those days, your children will go to Gurukula, then Gurukula can close in 4-5 years. This ISKCON, we don't know. This moment will shut down. Then your children who will be 15-year-old who went to Gurukula and Gurukula shut down, then they will be like hippies. And we can't take such a risk, my parents told. especially my mother was the one who was putting that ideas into my father. Said father was okay, you don't know, you want ISKCON, okay. If my wife says okay, okay. Father was like that. My mother was, what will happen? No, my daughter's life. So then she told, no, not someone from ISKCON. So then see, I had to marry someone who's outside ISKCON. Then like that, if someone of you married someone outside ISKCON, then you can't even tell them that you should be indifferent to my way of life. Say, to be indifferent. Someone like my husband will say that they will want us to live in cooperation with their plans, their material plans, their material goals, their material ambitions. And they don't know. They're asking, are spiritual life, is it giving you food? Is it giving you salary? It's not giving you. So you have to work like that. Then when we marry someone like that, then we have to adjust to their plans, thinking it is Krishna's order. Because I told my parents what I wanted, and I was not allowed to marry. So then I told some profile came who was 12-year-old then. And I said, I'm okay, I'm happy, I'm happy. I want to marry someone from his. I didn't even know who he was. I didn't see his photo. I only heard that there is a person like this. So, but my parents said no. And, then they told me, you should marry someone who beat on you. I said, okay. Then I married someone who my parents suggested. And then I thought this is what Krishna is suggesting, because I told Krishna, you send the person and I will marry. And even I told, if he's a devotee of Krishna, even 12 years said to me, no problem. I'll be ecstatic to marry. But my parents said no. That means Krishna said no through them. Nothing can happen against Krishna's will. Krishna said no. Then when we marry someone, thinking it is Krishna's decision, then we should do whatever is helping us to win the wife's heart or win the husband's heart. If you're a devotee, if you have a non-devotee wife and the marriage has already happened without thinking of your devotional life, and now you cannot change. So now you have to live in a way it pleases your wife, a material wife, or the material husband, and seeing it as Krishna's order. But internally, you'll be seeing it all as Krishna's order. You will not be seeing it as I will use this occasion to enjoy material life. No, I never saw my life as an occasion to enjoy material life. So you also should not see it as an occasion to enjoy material life, but we have to we have to participate in the material life in order to please Krishna given spouse. We have to participate in the material life in order to please Krishna given spouse. And at that time, you may have to do birthday parties like how it is told here. Vedas recommend many ritualistic ceremonies to be performed with one's wife on the birthdays of one's children. So you want to perform birthday parties, then what do you do? Or what do you do? And that time you should, these must be observed according to time and circumstances. So on the birthday time, what is possible? Like today's day, I had gone to the terrace to dry some cut jackfruits so that I can make pickle out of it. In the morning, there was rain. It was raining. So sunlight, at the time there should be sunlight. It was raining profusely. We thought, okay, we'll dry it under the fan. And then we just took it up and totally forgot about this glass. I took it all up thinking we'll dry. And after I set everything and I'm trying to dry that, am I getting a call? I thought of doing a session on my Facebook at that time when I'm anyway sitting up there. That time I get a call saying you have a session on Skype. So then I say, okay, so this is the time. See, the time forces us to do according to Krishna's plan, not according to our plan. So then when I'm thinking, okay, I will start my session, and I got ready, I was just about to join the session. It started raining again. 1, 2 drops started trickling down. Again, I had to close everything, and we had to carry everything down, and it took some time. And then when I tried, I thought I'll sit just a little outside and do the class, and internet connection was not there. So now, when there is no connection, and when there is, when the climate is not suitable, then in whatever way we are, how we can adjust and do our devotional service according to that time, how we can adjust our condition, our situation, and how we can do our devotional service. Like this, we should always think in this situation, how now I can continue my service in this situation. So, like that, even on birthdays, now your wife may not be favorable, your husband may not be favorable, and they may not want devotees to come home and do kirtan. Okay, then you say, come on, let's put some Hare Krishna jazz music and let's dance. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sing, jump, dance. Only the father, son, father, daughter, or mother, daughter, mother, son. Doesn't matter. You know, whatever is according to that time, what is possible. Shastra says anytime, every time in Kali Yuga, just do Nam Sankirtan. So whether it's jazz music or whether it's classical music or whether it's simply no music, simply singing the way you know, no, doesn't matter. Shastra says any time in Kali Yuga, in any state of body, in any state of mind, one can just sing Harinam Sankirtan. This is what Shastra says. So, on a birthday, how you can celebrate as per Shastra is in any form, in any condition, in any tune, with anyone, in any way, just sing Harinam. This is Shastra's order. So, do it that way. That is the meaning. Means according to Vedas, whatever birthdays or whatever death ceremonies or whatever other, Upanayana kind of initiation like reformatory methods, all these things should be done according to Shastra. And then, according to Shastra means it may not be so perfectly done according to Shastra. So, Prabhupada is saying, Kirtaniya Sadahari, whatever you do, even whether you are putting a Janu or whether you are doing a housewarming ceremony. There may be different procedures, and you may have cooperation or you may not have cooperation. Or if you're in a foreign country, you may not have the priests to do that for you. Then, or if you may have someone, you may not have someone. If you have someone, do the whatever ritualistic ceremony you have to do, and then conclude it with Harinam Sankirtana. Begin with Harinam Sankirtana. Do your ritual, end with Harinam Sankirtan. This is what Prabhupada is saying. Kirtaniya Sadahari. Because for Kali Yuga, Shastras enjoin that Sankirtana Yajna be performed always. Kirtaniya Sadahari. All the ritualistic ceremonies recommended in the Shastras must be preceded and followed by Sankirtan. Must be preceded and followed. That is the only rule. What is the rule? Do whatever is possible with whatever you have in hand. But you start with Harinam Sankirtana and with Harinam Sankirtana. This is the recommendation of Jiva Goswami. Now we go to the next verse, text 27 and 28. Srimad Bhagvatam, Canto 7, Chapter 14, text 27 and 28. Atha deshan pravakshyami dharmadishreya avahan savai punyatamo desha satpatram yatra labhyate bimbam bhagavato yatra sarvam etat characharam yatra brahmanakulam tapo vidyadayanvitam. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Narada Muni continued, now I shall describe the places where religious performances may be well executed. Any place where a Vaishnava is available is an excellent place for all auspicious activities. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is the support of this entire cosmic manifestation with all its moving and non-moving living entities. And the temple where the deity of the Lord is installed is a most sacred place. Furthermore, places where learned Brahmanas observe Vedic principles by means of austerity, education, and mercy are the most auspicious and sacred. Purport by Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. In this verse, it is indicated that a Vaishnava temple where the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is worshipped and where Vaishnavas are engaged in service of the Lord, it's the best sacred place for performing any religious ceremonies. At the present day, especially in big cities, people live in small apartments and are not able to establish a deity or a temple. Under the circumstances, therefore, the centers and temples being established by expanding Krishna conscious movement are the best sacred places for performing religious ceremonies. Although people in general are no longer interested in religious ceremonies or deity worship, the Krishna conscious movement gives everyone the chance to advance in spiritual life by becoming Krishna conscious. You see, it is such a nice thing. It says now which is the place. Okay, we heard now how now to be Krishna conscious. Now where to practice our Krishna consciousness? That is being answered. How now? So wherever you are, how to chant and how to do devotional activities. Now, which place? Which place is the best place for all these things? Because those days they used to go to Naimisharanya, or they used to go to the banks of Ganga, banks of Yamuna, and they used to do devotional services, right? But in Kali Yuga, this Bhagavatam clearly says, which is the best place for doing devotional services? Any place where a Vaishnava is available, any place where devotees are chanting or where devotees are like this. See, there you can see the place is filled with devotees. My camera didn't turn. There you see. There the devotees chanting. All our things which were meant for drying are there, and then here. So this is the place for the worship wherever devotees are there. Wherever wherever we have the deities in the temple, that's the right place. In the home, if there's an altar and if you're worshiping the deities, there's a right, that's a temple. Where devotees are there, that's the temple, that's the right place, because Krishna says, I don't exist on top of, mountains or in the spiritual world or in the hearts of the yogis, but I exist in the place where my devotees speak about me to one another, where my devotees speak about me to one another. I exist. So wherever devotees are there, that is a nice place for devotions. Or now in the temples, I mean in the cities and cosmopolitan cities, if there are no temples, then where do we do devotional service? Then Prabhupada says, even in the homes, if you have an altar and if you're worshipping Krishna, that is a temple. Or if there's a small center where you're worshipping Krishna, that is the right place. That is the place of pilgrimage. Wherever the Lord is worshipped, at home or in a center or in a temple, wherever the Lord is worshipped, that is the pilgrimage place for us. And still, you don't have a temple, and you are only one person, and you have your Bhagavatam. Okay, if you're reading Bhagavatam, and that itself is the place, wherever you read Bhagavatam, and if somebody is hearing Bhagavatam, you're reading Bhagavatam, that is where Krishna comes and sits to hear about his story. That becomes a place of pilgrimage. So this is our online temple, very, very sacred place of pilgrimage. It is no less than Vrindavan Dham. It's no less than Golok Vrindavan Dham, because in Golok Vrindavan, glories of Krishna are discussed, and here glories of Krishna are discussed, glories of devotees are discussed. So wherever it is an online temple, wherever Krishna Katha is discussed, that is the spiritual world. So there is in Srimad Bhagavatam, I read in a purport and I was shocked. The Narottama Dasa Thakur, Prabhupada quotes Narottama Dasa Thakura tells that what is the need to go to a pilgrimage place? What is the need if you are having devotional service in your hand to do? Leaving your devotional service in your hand, what is the need to go in search of a place of pilgrimage? Because even there you're going to do devotional service. So if you're all the time doing devotional service, that place becomes a place of pilgrimage, because if your heart is only wanting to serve, 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 there's no need to look for Krishna anywhere. Just continue with your devotional service like that. So here, this is what Prabhupada is explaining. So we will move to the, so Prabhupada says, although people in general are no longer interested in religious ceremonies or deity worship, Krishna conscious movement gives everyone a chance to advance in spiritual life by becoming Krishna conscious. So what is the chance that they're giving? Is that They are just teaching us how to be Krishna conscious. So, by teaching, if there is no Bhagavatam in our hand, and if you have gone to a foreign country and we have not carried Bhagavatam, now we have online Bhagavatam, Veda-based.io. Suppose if you don't have internet, then what do? Then Prabhupada has taught us how to be Krishna conscious is chant always. Kirtaniya Sadari, chant always. So just simply Prabhupada went and sat in a park and Tompkinson Square Park or something, and he started singing kirtans. That's all. He didn't have Bhagavatam in his hand. He didn't have much festivity, simply singing kirtans, and everybody joined him. They sang Harinam Sankirtan. This is spreading of Krishna consciousness is possible even if you don't have physical items with us. It's just the heart that is Krishna conscious is enough to spread Krishna consciousness. Wherever the heart that is always hankering to remain Krishna conscious, that is always Krishna conscious, that heart is the perfect place for spreading Krishna consciousness. From there, just speak out what's in your heart and help others to be Krishna conscious in the mode of service to Krishna and Guru Parampara. That is the best place and the best way to spread Krishna consciousness. There's no other requirements needed. Next verse, 29. 1 minute. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 14, text number 29. Yatra yatra harir archa sadesha shriya sampatam yatra gangadayo nadya puraneshu cha vishrutaha. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. The auspicious indeed are the places where there is a temple of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, in which he is duly worshipped. Also, the places where there flow the celebrated sacred rivers mentioned in the Puranas, the supplementary Vedic literatures. Anything spiritual done there is certainly very effective. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. There are many atheists who oppose the worship of the deity of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the temple. In this verse, however, it is authoritatively stated that any place where the deity is worshipped is transcendental. It does not belong to the material world. It is also said that the forest is in the mode of goodness, and therefore those who want to cultivate spiritual life are advised to go to the forest. Vanam gato yat dharim ashrayeta means, but one should not go to the forest simply to live like a monkey. Monkeys and other ferocious animals also live in the forest. But a person who goes to forest for spiritual culture must accept the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead as shelter. Vanam gato yad dharim ashrayeta. One should not be satisfied simply to go to the forest. One must take the shelter of lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead. In this age, therefore, since it is impossible to go to forest for spiritual culture, one is recommended to live in the temple community as a devotee, regularly worship the deity, follow the and thus make that place like Vaikuntha. The forest may be in goodness, the cities and villages in passion, and brothels and hotels and restaurants in ignorance. But when one lives in the temple community, he lives in Vaikuntha. Therefore, it is said here, Shreyasam Padam means it is the best, most auspicious place. In many places throughout the world, we are constructing communities to give shelter to devotees and worship the deity, the temple. The deity cannot be worshipped except by devotees. Temple worshippers who fail to give importance to the devotees are third class. They are Kanishta Adhikaris in the lower stage of spiritual life. As it is stated in Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 2, Text 47. Archayam eva haraye pujamya shraddhaye hate na tadbhakteshu chanyeshu sabhakta prakrita smritaha means a person who is very faithfully engaged in the worship of the deity in the temple, but does not know how to behave towards devotees or people in general is called a Prakrita Bhakta or Kanishta Adhikari. Therefore, in the temple, there must be the deity of the Lord, and the Lord should be worshipped by the devotees. This combination of devotees and deity creates first class transcendental place. Aside from this, if a Grahastha devotee worships the Shalagram Shila or the form of the deity at home, his home also becomes a very great place. It was therefore customary for members of three higher classes, namely Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, to worship the Shalagrama Shila or a small deity of Radha Krishna or Sita Rama in each and every home. This made everything auspicious. But now they have given up the deity worship. Men have become modernized and are consequently indulging in all sorts of sinful activities, and therefore they are extremely unhappy. According to Vedic civilization, therefore, the holy places of pilgrimage are considered most sacred. And still, there are hundreds and thousands of holy places like Jagannath Puri, Vrindavana, Haridwar, Rameshwara, Prayaga, and Mathura. India is the place for worshipping or for cultivating spiritual life. The Krishna consciousness movement invites everyone from all over the world without discrimination as to caste or creed to come to its centers and cultivate spiritual life perfectly. So here, just now we discussed how here which place is the right place is discussed, and we saw how even if our heart is Krishna conscious and we are wanting to spread Krishna conscious, that's the best place. But ideally, what is the best place? This is in the extreme situations. We can make any place into Krishna conscious if we want to be Krishna conscious. But ideally, what is at all times? At all times, um, unmistakably the most ideal place for doing devotional service is the places which are having sacred rivers flowing and the ancient temples like Puri Jagannath, like where we have the sea and where we have a big temple, or like Vrindavan Dham, where River Yamuna is flowing and where Krishna is being worshipped from very long time in old temples, or Mayapur Dham, where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took birth, and River Ganga is flowing, and there in Mayapur Dham there's a place where five rivers meet, like Alakananda, Mandakini, Bhagirathi, and Yamuna, and Saraswati. So five rivers meet, and there's a place called Panchaveni in Mayapur Dham. So you see, these are all unmistakably, they are all time places of pilgrimage, because very saintly rivers, sacred rivers are flowing, and we have great personalities, great devotees, and Lord Himself have come down, and He has been worshipped, and this has become so the whole India itself has become a place of pilgrimage, and especially holy places like Vrindavan Dham, Mayapur Dham, Puri Jagannath Mandir, Mathura. All these places are all time very sacred. So any spiritual activities done there is always very effective. This is what it's saying. First, we told what in a very difficult situation how to be Krishna conscious. Now, ideally, in a very perfectly ideal state, these are the places. And Prabhupada gives more explanation to this verse by saying that uh, yes, it is true that Mayapur Dham is sacred and you can do any devotional activity. Yes, it is sacred for one to go to forest, but what if you go to forest and you don't remember Krishna? So that Prabhupada is saying that if you don't, so Mayapur Dham is sacred, you can do devotional service, but in Mayapur, you can also be in just Maya. Go to Mayapur Dham and you think, how I can buy land here? Many tourists are coming. I can sell it and then, or I can build a building and make some money out of it. You can be totally material conscious. You can be totally in Maya also. Even in Mayapur Dham, you can fall in trap of Maya. So, if you are going to a sacred place and if you are not being Krishna conscious, then that's of no use. That's what Prabhupada is saying like that only. If you go to forest, which is actually a mode of goodness, sattvic place, but it is only for those who want to be spiritual and spiritually inclined, and you want to lead a sattvic life, and you want to only remember Krishna without the distractions. Now, even our smartphone is enough to distract us. That's why I learned that we can put an app called Zen, or Zen, Zen Detox, Detox, detox. Okay. So if app put that, then everything, it will take away the colorful screen. It will make a nice black screen with white letters, and you can see all the names of the apps in white, and you can long press it and hold and say that I want time reminders. Like if I'm involving in this WhatsApp, then at every 10 minutes or at every 5 minutes, I want a reminder that time is up, so that I don't waste my time. Like that, it's Zen Detox where it will help us to not lose time in the social media. So I have put that in my phone. Um, so notifications don't come to me unless I go and check. I'm not disturbed by anything. So, like this, if we want to make our phone into a place of pilgrimage, we can remove the disturbance of all other apps by going to Zen Detox. Similarly, if we want to remove the disturbance from our mind, we can go to a forest to help ourselves to not get distracted by the colorful malls and colorful advertisers and colorful people coming and speaking colorful things which have nothing to do with Krishna consciousness. If you want to avoid all of them, we can go for it. But Prabhupada is saying, what is the use if you are just going to forest and you're not going to take shelter of Krishna? Because even monkeys also live in the forest. They're not Krishna conscious. So we should not go to forest to live like monkeys. But if we are going there, we should be simply satisfied to take shelter of Krishna and only for that. But that kind of determination is not there in this world now during this Kali Yuga. Therefore, Prabhupada says, therefore it's best that now instead of forest, now where do we find forest-like atmosphere, which is giving sattvic vibes? Is our ISKCON's temples. All temples are having very, not sattvic, Shuddha Sattva environment where Krishna is being worshipped. So that is best. If you really want to go to forest, then become a temple resident and do seva in the temple. Prabhupada is saying that. And still more better is, to go to places like Mayapur Dham, or, like Prabhupada is then saying, because it's not just that you're living in a temple is not the only thing. You should also know that the people who worship the Lord in the temple, they are also the places of pilgrimage for us. We should see them as places of pilgrimage who are really living to serve Krishna. Let's see them as places of pilgrimage, and let's assist in their service to Krishna, and that is going to help us to grow in bhakti. But if we don't value such souls who are living to serve only and nothing else, they've given up their homes and they're living in the temple like a sannyasi, or like some temple residents who are just simply serving devotees and serving deities. So such people are also no less than place of pilgrimage. Let us assist them. We are living happily in our homes without sacrificing our homes. So let us look for people who have sacrificed their homes and living in the temple. They're like those people who have sacrificed home and gone to forest. Now, these people who are living in the temple are like those who have come to um, those are like those who have gone first are those who have come to temple and staying in the temple. But some people go to temple and live like monkeys there and not like devotees. So even in the temple, if people are thinking how I can make money here, I don't get a job outside, so I'm here. So I'm doing pujari duty so that I get some good salary. Like that, if you're thinking, then that's like being a monkey. We should, if the person is really Krishna conscious and only into seva, we can make out by their purity, to such devotees. We can really assist them from our heart in every possible way so that we get mercy by their blessings. So this way, we should learn to respect those devotees and we should learn to assist those devotees. That is the right way. Prabhupada says, but if we don't value the devotee of that kind and say, that is okay, they all have come for money. Even if they have not come for money, we think like that. Even if they're sannyasis, We think, sannyasi, we know what they are. They are also like us. If you're talking like that, and if you only value Krishna, that means you're a Kanishtadika. You know, some people think like that, but if they value Krishna, they go to temple, but they don't value devotees. Then okay, they're Prakrita Bhaktas, they're Kanishtadika. That is also all right. So Prabhupada is saying, in case you want to worship the deity in the temple, then the best place, if in your own home, you can even have Shaligram Shila, that's best, or you can worship the Lord, that's best. Okay, if you're not doing something like that, but according to Vedic civilization, you want to go to places of pilgrimage at least sometime in the year, and you want to worship, then that's also very good. Prabhupada says that, because that's really sacred. The places of pilgrimage where the rivers, sacred rivers are flowing, where the Lord is being worshipped, that is no doubt, undoubtedly the best, most sacred place for cultivating spiritual life. So Prabhupada gives the names like Jagannath Puri, Vadana, Haridwar, Rameshwara, Prayaga, Mathura, all these places Prabhupada says as holy places of pilgrimage, and we can go there and we can do our devotional service there too. So Prabhupada actually recommended you worship the deity, you worship the devotee, means you really assist them in their service to Krishna. And you also go yearly once to places of pilgrimage like Vrindavan and Mayapur. Stay there for at least 3 days. Prabhupada said that, because that will help you to be cut off. It's like Zen detox in my phone. It really cuts us off from social media, unnecessary social media distractions. Because these phones, they have made WhatsApp have a colorful icon, Facebook have a colorful icon, everything is colorful. In Zen Detox there's no icon, it just names Facebook, WhatsApp, like that, so if you want you should go there, but when you see, otherwise, by regularly seeing, our habit has become that we, even if we don't have anything to come, we simply check WhatsApp, simply check Facebook, simply check social media, because it is designed in such a way, colorful, enticing our eyes, enticing our sense organs, enticing our mind. But Zen detox is cutting off from all enticement, and slowly we can get detoxed. And I'm having that effect on my brain. So same way, to go to a holy place like Jagannath Puri, Mathura, Vrindavan, etc., is like a detox from the material life, which is filled with the malls and materialists and material things and material thoughts, television talks, so many things. We are cutting off when we go to a spiritual place of pilgrimage. So that is required. So that much time when we are totally away, even with respect to seeing, we are away from those regular sites, and we are in a place where see only devotees, 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 deities, 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 Harinam, 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 Prasad, Prasad, Prasad. That's a nice, this is a nice detox. So that is also required. So that's what Prabhupada said. Once in a year, go to such a place, get detox, and then try to make your home into that place. Because we feel so nice there. We feel, oh, I don't want to leave. So then if you really don't want to leave, then you make wherever you go into that kind of a place. How? You cut off every other thing and just have what you want to be Krishna conscious. So this way we can really be Krishna conscious in our grahastha life. This will be really ideal grahastha life to make our home into a place of pilgrimage. Like make your phone into a place of pilgrimage by putting Zen detox app, and make your heart into a place of pilgrimage by not having a television at home, but your materialist family members like in-laws or spouse or anybody is having, then you can't. You have just be quiet and you spend more time with Bhagavatam so that you will avoid hearing the news coming from TV. So make your heart into a place of pilgrimage. If you cannot make your home into a place of pilgrimage, but if you can make your home also into a place of pilgrimage, please do it. Make your home into a place of pilgrimage by having some Shaligram Shila or the deities, and you worship the deities nicely, and and if it is possible for you to walk to the place of pilgrimage once in a year at least, please go and cut yourself off from all the material contacts and be with Krishna and with Krishna's devotees. So, like this, somehow or the other, stay in Krishna consciousness by helping yourself, by treating yourself sometimes, by taking yourself to pilgrimage place, and by making yourself comfortable in your own home, by making your home a Krishna conscious place. And if home is not so easy to convert because other family members are not cooperative, then make your own heart Krishna conscious by filling your heart with Bhagavatam, Bhagavatam, Bhagavatam. Read Bhagavatam one chapter a day. I'm doing it now. One chapter a day you do it, and then recollect. Even if you don't recollect, every day when you do, then finally your mind will start thinking, when I will do Bhagavatam today. Let me finish off my today's duty fast, and then let me sit with focus for Bhagavatam. So your mind will start looking for Bhagavatam. Mind will start hankering for Bhagavatam. Just do that. Make your mind hanker for Bhagavatam. Make your mind get addicted to Bhagavatam. This way, at least, let us try to make detox our mind, and let us try to get into making ourselves open to become a dham by begging the Lord. Ask the Lord, make my heart into a dham. You know, Lastly, I was reading Bhagavatam 1 purport. It said that in Canto 3, chapter number 6, Prabhupada says that when you see that particular verse of Bhagavad Gita, which says, I am the one who give you memory and forgetfulness. Prabhupada says, I don't know whether it was Canto 3, chapter 5 or chapter 6, but one of those. He says, see, remembrance and forgetfulness also means that remembrance of Krishna every moment, or forgetful of Krishna. If we are wanting to enjoy life, even if we are devotees, hey, I want to go and do some shopping. Every week I want to go to mall, or I want to hang around with my friends. Uh, one day, and one day I go to temple also and eat prasadam. I want temple also. I want to have better life also. When you have such things, then Krishna will give you forgetfulness of Krishna. That is what that shloka means. Is unless you really want to be always Krishna conscious. If you are also thinking of enjoying a little, I want to watch a movie. It's all right. I can't do too much Krishna consciousness. If you're thinking like that, then Krishna gives us forgetfulness, and that's how I was always forgetting Krishna. Even if I was thinking, I want to be all the time remembering Krishna. I was thinking, but I was not. It was not possible. Why? Because I was thinking I want to be Krishna conscious, but I was thinking I want to be Krishna conscious. I'm capable. I will try by practice. I'll come to the point of remembering Krishna. But it was never possible till date. Then I understood by reading this Bhagavatam one chapter a day that as long as I think that I will somehow or the other remember Krishna all the time, and I'll somehow or other I try to do it to please Krishna, then somehow or other I could never do it 24 hours. I would forget in between. And I was telling all of you that I'm forgetting to do it all the time, but we keep trying. No, it's not we keep trying. We should keep crying. We should keep praying to Krishna. Krishna, I am not fit to remember you. Because remembrance is not my job. Remembrance is given by you. Forgetfulness is not my job, my business. It's given by you. You are saying that I want to enjoy, so you're giving me forgetfulness. You are saying that I'm not asking you to remember, so and you're knowing that I'm thinking that I will be Krishna conscious. So as long as that I will be, that false ego is there, that pride is that I will do it. You think that you're determined, you're wanting to do it. As long as you think like that, then you are in the working on a platform of false ego. So Krishna is waiting for us to humble down and cry. Don't cry, cry. Tell Krishna, please, please help me to remember you always. Help me to be Krishna conscious. I have had it. I've had it, in my life. Forgetting you is enough. Now I want to remember you. Forgetfulness was mercifully given by you. Now I want to remember you. Please help me. Please. Let's pray like that and beg and then read Bhagavad. One chapter a day. Beg, pray, read Bhagavad. Then Krishna will start giving us more of memory of how to be Krishna conscious. It becomes more natural. And now that is just starting by all your blessings. You have always been blessing me. You've always been wishing me best wishes. Therefore, now I'm able to, now I got to know that all these years from 2003 till now, till the last class that I spoke, I was thinking I have to somehow or the other remember Krishna. No, I cannot somehow or other remember Krishna because remembrance is given by Krishna. So I have to beg for remembrance. So when Krishna says that I am the one who gives forgetfulness and remembrance, that means Krishna is the one who is doing it. I can't come to that platform of remembering Krishna. You can't come to the platform of remembering Krishna unless you are humbly begging Krishna, please help. Unless you're in the begging mood, you cannot remember Krishna. So we have to be in the mood of a beggar, begging Krishna. Krishna, it is not my mera bas ki baat nahi. It's not my capacity to remember you. Please bless me, because remembrance is gift of yours. Give me your remembrance, and and let me not, the way I remember my material life and material duties, material relationships, may I spiritualize it, and may I only see you in my duties. May I see you in material duties of mine. May I see you in spiritual duties of mine. May I see you in all the right situations. May I see you in all the difficult situations. May I always remember you. Without your blessings, I cannot remember you. Like this, I also beg all of you, dear Vaishnavas, please bless me so that I may remember Krishna all the time. And my prayers for all of you, I chant for you now, so that may in this very auspicious transcendental assembly of Vaishnavas, where Lord Shiva will be sitting, where Lord Yamaraj will be sitting, where Krishna himself will be sitting, I beg to all these transcendental personalities, please bless all the Vaishnavas here also to remember Krishna always. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. May all these Vaishnavas, oh dear Lord Shiva, who is present here to hear Bhagavatam, oh dear Yamaraj, who is present here to hear Bhagavatam, please bless all these Vaishnavas here and their families to remember Krishna, to please Krishna. I again pray at your lotus feet. Please bless all of us, and please bless me and my family too to remember. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Let's all unmute ourselves and chant for one another. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Rama,
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Ram,
Rama,
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare.
Hare.
Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare.
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna,
very
Krishna,
much.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare.
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram, Hare
Thank you very
Krishna.
much. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I'm very happy all of you prayed, and Lord Shiva, Yamaraj, they have observed that we are begging them. We are helpless. May they bless us. May Krishna, who is also silently witnessing all this, may he bless us. And while reading these purports, I realized that from these purports, what feeling subtly that I got is that if in any house where nobody wants Krishna, but in any house they're having an altar and they're worshipping Krishna and they're offering food to Krishna, which even Brahmanas don't do these days. And they're eating Krishna Prasad daily. And in their house, they're doing some kirtans for the Lord. Then in this Kali Yuga, that is something very, very transcendental place. It is not an ordinary place. In this Kali Yuga, wherein a house has become a brothel like place, a house has become living together, drinking alcohol, what not is happening. But in the houses, if we're keeping a Krishna conscious married life in a sacred way, we are seeing it, and we are honest to one another as couple and not going illicit, and we're not eating meat, and we are eating only Krishna Prasad, we are offering everything to Krishna, we are chanting the holy names, we are worshipping Krishna, then that is the most wonderful place which we can find very rarely in this Kali Yuga at this part of time. Therefore, if somebody is dedicating their life to live like that, they are actually, what I understand is, They're no less than sannyasis because they have given up eating onion garlic also. They're no less than sannyasis. They have given up many things for Krishna. They are no less. Sannyasis give up many things for taking up Krishna Bhakti. And our devotees in ISKCON, they have given up onion. They've given up garlic. They've given up food on Ekadashis. They've given up, 24 hours of entertainment, and they've taken up mala to give their time for Krishna. They've given up their early morning hours from sleep, and they're giving it to hear Bhagavatam. They are no less than saintly souls. So we value them, and we value what gift we got in Krishna consciousness. So now all we need is the mercy of Vaishnavas and our prayers to others and our prayers to ourselves, so that we all may remember Krishna and we may progress from where we are. We are doing good, but we have to do better. We cannot stop. We cannot be satisfied where we are. We have to do better and better and better. And we have to help others to do better and better and better. And that way we can be real ideal grahasthas, and we can be really transcendently Krishna consciously happy grahasthas. This is ideal Krishna conscious life. And sorry, I have not got Bhagavatam. I am elsewhere. I have not Bhagavatam here. So I was just referring, and I don't have Subodhini with me here. And so I could not refer to the beginning of the chapter or the end. So I could just explain whatever I read from Prabhupada purports. So please excuse me for whatever I could not explain. Thank you very much. If you have any questions or comments, you're welcome. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada Guru Maharaj. Wow, this was such an amazing class. I was constantly thinking of questions and you were constantly answering my questions. So thank you so much for that. I don't have questions necessarily, but I just wanted to appreciate you for so many reminders you gave us throughout the class. Little sharing also. So I was listening to Arudha Mataji's lecture yesterday on Krishna consciousness parenting. And I was amazed. I mean, when you said about, you were giving us so many pointers to just be grateful for. One is to just be grateful for whatever association we get and not take anything in Krishna consciousness as coincidence or very anything lightly. I was just thinking when I heard her also that, and even when you were talking, that it's so amazing that the reason the chapter is called Ideal Family Life, because we are so far in today's world, we are so far away from this ideal life, right? When you were talking, when you were sharing about your personal experience also, thank you so much for your personal sharing also, Mataji. Be it marriage, I don't think anyone perceives a marriage this way, the way we are supposed to be actually perceiving it in Krishna consciousness in order to serve the God together. Nobody perceives marriage in material world like that at all.
Correct.
So I was constantly thinking of questions. I had a question about how to even pray to Krishna to purify my desires, and you were just answering all of those questions one by one. Thank you so much. This was a beautiful class, and I don't know. I mean, there's just so much to be grateful for, especially in Krishna consciousness. That it's a real good fortune that we get association of all these sadhus. And I was constantly reminded how, even when I was listening to Mataji's lecture yesterday, and when you were talking today too, that it's so important to find the right association and be in association constantly, because जैसे आप बोल रहे थे, it's easy, भटकना बहुत easy है, because as regular, uh, as people trying to practice consciousness in and living in a trying to live a regular material life, also like trying to have a job, go meet people, it's really challenging constantly, because you're constantly meeting people um, um, and getting association, right? Even if you don't desire to get this association, it's very difficult to not get that association. So I constantly remind myself that when it is not favorable, that I'm supposed to give association and not take it. But it's just, these are things that are very, you need daily reminders for it, I feel. And your class was just one such example of all the reminders that I should give myself. So thank you so much. It was a very, very beautiful class, Mataji. And the highlight was the way you prayed for us. Thank you so much. We are really very, very grateful for that. We need prayers from, devotees like you who practice Krishna consciousness with so much dedication and devotion. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that heartfelt, very, very kind, inspiring words. I was wondering, really, I didn't do anything. Krishna did it. Krishna spoke what he wanted to speak because he found that wow kind of devotees in front. So he spoke whatever they wanted, not what I was capable of. It was Krishna who did it, and even the blade of grass. In my childhood, why childhood? Even in my after my marriage, even in my Krishna conscious life, that one thing I wouldn't understand. And people say even a blade of grass does not move without Krishna's sanction, without God's sanction. Is what I heard. The blade of grass does not move. If I blow, it will move now. I mean, that how I can say now. Without Krishna's will. Now, no, it's my will. I mean, it's Krishna willing now. Now you, no, it's my will. I blow, it moves. I was thinking like that. But while reading Bhagavatam, one chapter a day, I understood that actually, as Virat Rupa, he gets into all the organs of every person, and all the time he's empowering the organs to do their work. Even to blow air, Lord is empowering, and therefore I am able to blow. So desire is mine, of course. Only desire. We are desiring doers. But even to blow air and even to make a blade of grass move also, Krishna is there and he is making us do this. It's how he is there and how we are there is. We are like 3-year-old baby who's fighting. I want to ride this bullet. I want to drive. I want to ride this bullet. So then the father knows this 3-year-old does not know to drive, but he makes him stand in front, makes him hold this steering, what you call it as that thing, the scooter or the bike. He holds, and the father also says, I will also keep my hand on this. Okay, first son is okay. Now you can switch on. Okay, and you press this button, and the fellow will press the button, and father starts, and he says, yes, you're doing it, you're doing it. And the child thinks, yes, I took my father from this place today. I drove my father. If the child thinks so, it is his level of understanding. So that was my level of understanding. And when I understood that even blowing of air, happens by Krishna's will. So it was very clear. I wanted to ride, and there was no sunlight, and then there was so much rain, and I was wondering why, when I wanted to serve Krishna with pickle, jackfruit pickle, Jagannath will love it. I'm thinking, I cannot get sunlight. All these days, sunlight was there. Today, when I wanted it, it's not there. Because Bhakti told, but Amma, I don't like to dry. There's so much dust. When I go there, it's all washed. It's become like our home, which is nicely mopped. Terrace had become like a mopped floor. Why? Because dust should not fall on Jagannath's pickle. Oh, Krishna, how much Krishna is doing. And Krishna is really doing everything. Desire is ours. Krishna does everything. So, if you like the class, it was done by Krishna, and because the devotees sitting there deserved it. They are of that standard. They are of that purity. They are having that eagerness in spite of all the Maya's attractions. They're fighting it out, and they're with determination. uh, all of you are taking leadership to organize this class. One is there to remind, one is there to thank, one is there to ask questions. What is this? What is your dedication for this dedicated soul? If you don't go back to God, then who will go back to God in this life? In this life, if you are going on like this, even if you don't go on, even if you fall down from this, Ajamila fell down, but he was not forgotten by the Lord. And for whatever you have done, even if you fall down now, Krishna will not forget. That kind of serious devotees you all are. So you deserved it, so Krishna spoke. But thank you for your kind words. That's very nice of you.
Thank you,
So much.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Anybody has any questions or comments? We can end the class otherwise.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Dandavat Pranam, all grace Mr. Prabhupada. The class was so inspiring and so enlightening, full of your realizations and Prabhupada's weight behind it. So it was so wonderful and to penetrate my thick layers of anarthas and get into where it matters, the consciousness. So yes, you're perfectly you're right that the sannyas, the Falgu sannyas, doing some materialistic activity in like doing some altruistic activity. These are actually Krishna consciousness in sadhana at home with the Krishna consciousness setting. And you said even if the surrounding is unfavorable, at least the heart may be Krishna conscious. That person is a sannyasi. That perfectly. And Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita chapter 5, verse 2, sannyasa karma yoga nischay upa kara vai tastu karma sannyas. I mean tastu sannyas. Tastu karma sannyasat karma yoga vishishyate. So both are good. Karma sannyas and karma yoga, both are good. Arjun asks which one is good, better, karma yoga or karma sannyas. So Krishna clearly says that tayastu, in spite of this, but in place, I mean, karma yoga is better than karma sannyas. And he adds, Krishna adds, yes, Nitya Sannasi, Deshti Anat Kangsati. That person is a Nitya Sannasi who doesn't have a desh, that he doesn't have an enmity or envy, and who no Kangsati, doesn't have a desire. So only desire is Krishna. I mean, if he doesn't desire anything, zero, then it becomes Falgu Sannasi. And then, I mean, if he doesn't desire Krishna, then he becomes a Krishna conscious devotee, Krishna Sannasi. So that is the real sannyasi. Yeah, you're perfectly right. You said that lot of confusions there and around. It got clarified. Thank you, Mataji.
Very beautiful. It was a much needed addition to this class with Shastric references. As always, Partha Prabhu is expert. I was wondering why these days Partha Prabhu is not speaking. He's silent.
I'm just I'm just an instrument. All your blessings are making Krishna put those words in my mouth. Without your blessings, I'm zero. Negative, Mataji.
Oh, Krishna, so nice. Always such a nice references. Always such nice. I'll just explain, and Partha Prabhu comes with reference from Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitam. Somewhere he'll bring and he'll prove what we speak is all correct based on Shastras. Yeah, always adds, enhances the class. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Your blessings.
Vasudhan is my friend. Oh, what's that? I saw a message here. How do I go to messages? Thank you so much. It was an amazing class. Yes. Somebody wrote something. Madhuspita is my friend from Delaware. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Yes, they are welcome to the class. And if you have any doubts, you are most welcome. And all of you and your friends are
Thank you,
most
Mataji.
lovingly welcome. Yes, thank you. Hare Krishna. Anybody has anything to ask, or else we will wind up the class.
Mataji, sorry. That Aprit Mataji and Madhumita Mataji joined first time, so let's welcome them in our tradition. Moor Singh Jadhav, our friend, he also joined first time, so let's welcome. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
So thank you, Aprit Mataji.
We can also pray one time Hare Krishna mantra for their bhakti progress.
Oh yes,
shall we all stand for all of them, the new people? Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare.
Thank you, Kavita Mataji, for joining Aprit Mataji also. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji, for a very, very nice class. Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
It was an amazing
All
class.
glory.
It's so amazing.
All glory to Srimad Bhagavatam, all glory to Srila Prabhupada, all glory to Krishna. Hare Krishna.
I think Vamsivadan Prabhu has some question. Vamsi Vilas Prabhu, sorry.
Yes.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you always for the wonderful class, always drawing from your own experience and very practical ways, and also making it easy to understand about remembering the Lord is not in our hands. Wonderful point. Thank you so much, Mataji. My question is regarding, you mentioned about indifferent spouse, and sometimes there's obstruction also. Like, what if the spouse is very obstructive, in the sense, when you make prasad, they throw it away, or when you are trying to do, they obstruct. And then um, when they tell you that they made it without onion and garlic, and you go offer to the Lord, and then you find out from your child actually they put garlic and all. So how all those situations, Mataji, how to tolerate and how to slowly bring them to Krishna consciousness?
Very good question. Very nice. Don't worry, Prabhu. Before I heard this sentence, the exact points that how things are mixed and you're told it's not mixed, that is all when you feel cheated. But I was just, before hearing that part, I was about to say, when you see there's an obstruction, it's actually a matter to dance. Krishna is obstructing. He's saying, not this way, this way. He's guiding to these people. These are just the instrument. If I am not the doer, they are not the doers. They can't do anything. They cannot obstruct us. Then what is it? They're mixing onion and garlic and giving me and telling it's not there then? So the answer is, that means Krishna is telling against the matter to dance. Krishna is telling that these people are cheating you. So what should we do? When we know they're cheating, means any day they can put anything. Then what should we do? Means Krishna is saying, any idea what we should do? What do you think, Krishna? See, when you know that they're cheating sometimes, so they
And
can cheat anytime.
never
What should we do?
accept anything from them.
That's Krishna telling you. Krishna is telling, don't accept from them. They're cheating you. They're cheating you. Then what will you eat? Then what will you eat, Prabhu?
Cook yourself.
Yes, Krishna is saying, you cook for me, please. Then, but you have your job. You have so much tough time in the job, you don't have time. You're saying, doesn't matter. In whatever time is there, you cook for me. I don't want to eat what they've given. I want to eat what you have given. But I don't want to cook so nicely. Doesn't matter. To somebody, to one of the Goswamis, he said, Arey, I'm a Goswami. How I can make rotis for you without, I don't even have salt. Don't worry, salt I will arrange for it to come. Then only roti I can give. I can't give you anything. Doesn't matter. You give whatever you can, but you give me, please. What is this? That way, he's treating you at that level. He's saying, I don't want that. I want to eat what you are giving me. You're not ordinary soul. You're a transcendental sannyasi of like. When Prabhupada's time, Prabhupada, in your time, in your family, you are only Prabhupada of your level. Nothing to worry. Squirrel is squirrel, Hanuman is Hanuman, but both are treated same level. You are treated like Prabhupada only by Krishna. So you live in this life. Come on. It's a matter to dance and celebrate ecstatically that Krishna is guiding me personally by using these people as instrument, by saying, I don't want their food. I want your food. I'm not good at it. I have no time with whatever time you have, whatever you can cook. What you will eat for Saral, I want just that. Please give me. And then if when he gets bored, when Krishna got bored with saltless roti, he arranged for a lot of salt to come. When then he started asking for something else also. So he will arrange for you at that time. He'll give you ideas. I was not knowing how to cook North Indian kathal ka achar. I didn't know. I saw in Kabita's kitchen, Kabitha, Kabita's kitchen, and I did it. What a taste! What everybody are appreciating it. I gave it to those who gave me kathal also, and they're all saying, "Wow!" I know. I'm wondering whether it's her recipe is so good or it's because Krishna ate it, it became so good. So now means anything what I don't know, Krishna is guiding me how to do it. What he's doing? He's making me get desire. I put on weight. Why? He giving me desire that I should eat this, I should eat that. And then I look for recipes. And when I try to do, and I was trying to remember Krishna, but forgetting to remember Krishna. But I'm trying to say it's for Krishna and in between sometime, and then not coming from the heart. Now I came, now I should do it from the heart and beg Krishna, please help me to do it for you. And that finally, after getting that idea, I made this kathal kachar. It became, my God, what a taste. That's why I'm doing second round now. Second round because it's finishing what was made as test, which is very good. Why? Because I prayed to Krishna, Krishna, I want to now remember you. Please help me. I don't remember anything else. So Krishna is guiding us through our family members to say no to many things. Okay, are they throwing your prasadam? That means Krishna is telling you don't cook so much that there is something left that they'll throw it. Cook what is just needed for your one times prasad, or you keep it and you take it in your dabba to office, you eat it there and come. Miss Krishna is wanting cooking from you again and again. Cook what is just one person's again and again. Krishna is saying, I like to eat from you again and again. So you just cook what they cannot throw. Only you will cook, you will offer, you will eat. That's it.
But
And then
Mataji,
you
excuse me, Mataji, Hare Krishna. Thank you,
yes.
but I'm sorry. I'm just a little. Your thing is very correct. It's all Krishna's doing, 100%. However, I don't know whether this is a bigger problem than just the problem. It's not just the throwing away of the food. It's a big. On principle, it goes to many other areas of your life. I don't know how much can Prabhuji succeed with so many obstacles in the house. You see, if somebody is from outside, yeah, I mean, I don't, maybe I'm wrong, Mataji, but this is my thinking. It is a bigger issue than just throwing the food and or not telling the truth, because on principle it goes to 100 other areas, and to live with a person like that, I mean, I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, but I feel one has to work from the foundation level to I don't know. Can you help, Mataji? Thank you.
I understood. Prabhupada left the wife at the time that he had to leave, but he didn't leave in the beginning. He tolerated in every way. He did whatever he could do. Now is Prabhupada's time to do whatever he can. And when time comes, Krishna will guide him to leave home and go. So that is different. But yes, it is not one thing. It is going to many, many angles. It is tolerance of many kind. That's what you are feeling, and it is right. But Prabhu is much more stronger than what you think, according to Krishna's perspective. So he knows this particular child of mine is going to do better if I'm putting him in this situation. I allow it so that he will realize, like what you exactly said, it is going to different angles of life. So whichever angle he feels the little bit of a push, in that angle he has to turn around. He's being pushed this side, so he turn around like this. He's being pushed that side, he turns around. Means he should correct himself, like how whichever angle I could perceive. I told, if they're throwing, then don't cook more. If they're lying, means don't take their food. Like that, in every way, wherever you find a fault, you take it as a chance to turn yourself. Means look for an opportunity in an adversity. Look for an opportunity. This is how we can grow. By saying, oh, this is too much. How do I handle it? I can't live with this. Then you are losing the opportunity to grow through the problems. We should not go through the problems by saying, oh, this is an adversity, I can't do it. You grow, you look for an opportunity. You are getting a punch. I did it all my life. Wherever I got a punch, I use, oh, there's an opportunity to do. I had to give up eating onion garlic. So I started learning to cook with cabbages in place of onion and garlic. And my cabbage pakoda, I mean, onion pakoda was my most favorite. I did it with cabbage and it tasted exactly like onion pakoda, and I didn't miss it at all. Means when I told don't eat out, then I started learning how to make ice creams at home, how to make so many things which I would otherwise eat out. I started eating it even in in the temples, ISKCON temples. We may not get everything then always when we want. So we learn to make the same thing at home. So like that, in every way, when I went to different places, I learned what is North Indian prasad tasting like, what is some other states prasad tasting like. So if I want it at other times, then I Google the recipe. Now Krishna gave YouTube channel as a blessing. It was not there in 2000. Year 2000, it was not there, when I was eating out. But when I stopped eating out, YouTube came. and YouTube recipes came. And many people came to teach us. One is better than the other. There's a competition. Whoever gives best recipe, they'll have best viewers, they'll make best money. So everybody's trying to give their best very honestly. So we go for those who have millions of views. So I learned, means from the way I had to turn my life this way, give up that, give up this. Okay. Then a restaurant opened, ISKCON restaurant opened, and I didn't have to look for recipes. That's when I was shifted from UAE to India. And where I am in Bangalore, there were no ISKCON restaurants at that time. Again, I started learning different things and making nice prasadam. I felt it's a little too
Mataji, you
far
tried
for me.
that restaurant, Element 3?
Yes.
Yeah, Sattvic food, right?
Yes, yes. But now we stopped eating there also, and we started because we feel that eating there is very interesting. So we end up eating starters, soups, and so many other things, and then sweets, and then they have ice cream, Belgium of speculoos, which was my favorite. They put ice cream in between. They put biscuits and ice cream and biscuits, and wow. And so we decided that, but if we eat there so much and then eat ice cream also, we have so much of a heavy stomach that next 2 3 days, we will be a little dull. So Bhakti said, Amma, let's stop it. Let's eat homemade prasad only. Then she started making Belgium speculoos at home. She made her ice cream, she made her cookies. She just kept the cookies in between and allowed it in the ice cream for some time. It became a little soggy. It became like Belgium speculoos. So we got, no, it's just that, nothing big. Anything what we want, Krishna gives us guidance. So that we can be more clean in our consciousness. Let us do it for our Lord is being fed from our hands. We will eat that. We try. We're trying. We may fall down one day. We may again go to elementary. That's different thing. But we're trying. How much ever we can, we live that much for Krishna. Like that, in every aspect of life, wherever we are corrected, wherever we are pushed or obstructed, that is an indication, that is Krishna telling they are no one. Dear Mataji, Gita Mataji, no spouse is anything that they can harm or stop our progress. Then no one to stop our progress. If they're trying to stop, and if it's going in different angles, in all those angles, we have scope to grow in a very interesting way. It's a spiritually thrilling and spiritually adventurous. So take it as a spiritual adventure and thrill to live even with this kind of people, which Krishna has given, and Krishna has allowed them to do all this. Means Krishna is saying, see, this way, if it happens, what you will do? First thing, I will depend on you, Krishna, and I'll ask you for guidance. And the way you guide, I'll put my endeavors to grow in that direction. I'll use it as a jolly time of, I am going to see in a creative turns in my life, creating twists in my life. I am going to celebrate every obstruction coming to every angle of my life as an opportunity. Turn to Krishna, celebrate. That's it. This is how you can be just indifferent to any kind of toxic people also. Toxic people are the most nectarian people because they push us towards Krishna. They make us surrender to Krishna. They make us have Krishna as the only option. So there is nothing toxic in this world. Everything is Amrita. Amrita. So Krishna, I thank Krishna for my Guru Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj gave me the name Amrita Madhavi Devidasi. And my goal is to find how any place can be converted into Amrita. Just pray to Krishna and ask in this situation how and what I should do to be more in Krishna conscious. So if there's an obstruction, means we try to become even more Krishna conscious. The more the obstruction comes, we grow even more creatively, more sweetly, more interestingly. That's it.
Yeah,
Is
Mataji.
that clear?
Thank you,
Mataji,
Mataji.
thank you,
Thank
Mataji, for the wonderful encouragement. Yeah, we can tolerate and try more and better, but what if they offend Vaishnavas, and then when you're not at home, they throw away your pictures and like do things like that? What do you do, Mataji?
The picture in your heart can never be thrown by anyone. The minute they throw the picture in your heart, Krishna comes and stays. You feel you'll start crying for Krishna. Krishna, your picture also I can't keep. What is happening? Krishna, why my picture? So the picture that was thrown is thrown, but that picture actually went and registered in your heart. That's one thing. And that is the truth. You can never say no to it. The picture that gets thrown directly goes and sits in your heart, because that pain you'll not forget for your life. Not forget for life. So that is the best way to put Krishna. They have helped you the best to put it in your heart. Point number one. And point number two, what was the other point you said?
If they blaspheme and
Offend
Vaishnavas and offend
Vaishnavas. Yes, in our case also it was the same. Offend Vaishnavas is the regular thing that would happen. So I don't bring Vaishnavas home. Then what about Vaishnava Sangha? Whoever their relatives, they come among them, if they're little favorable towards us and little compassionate towards us, they are the Maharajas for me. Who my husband's relatives who come home, they are Maharajas. I see that Krishna, you have sent them. They are nice people who value me also, who value my way of life. They speak something good, something will enter into their head also. So I will treat them like how my Krishna has sent some Maharaj, and I cook the best. I ask them what they will like to have, and I cook to my heart content, whatever nicely I can make for them, feed them, and deal very respectfully with them. Thank them for their appreciation for me. So they admire me more and more. Every time they come, they love me like anything. Seeing that, my husband is thinking, maybe she's nice. Don't know. Okay, she's good. She's just good character. Okay, but doesn't have brain. We cannot earn through Krishna consciousness that she does not know. So, okay, but okay, she's good. No problem. Like that. So it's enough. It's enough, for us. So yes, so no sannyasis come home. His relatives are the sannyasis whom I see. I see them as my Krishna's people. I treat them like Vaishnavas who are coming, and I don't invite any Vaishnavas. As Partha Prabhu had called, Mataji, I'm in Bangalore. I said, yes, Prabhu, but I can't meet you. And that time I was in such a terrible, difficult situation of my life. I didn't even have time to talk to him also, even though he came to Bangalore. So and some other Mataji had called me saying, can I meet you? I'm in Bangalore. I said, no, I'm not in a position to meet. I don't invite anyone home. I don't want anyone to be felt even little awkward coming to my house. But I speak to everyone online like that. So, but now things have changed, but not so much changed that I can invite devotees home. But some people I can say, okay, you come for one lunch. Sometimes if things are good, or if husband is out of station, then I tell them now you can come. But otherwise I say no, now I am not free, like that. I don't invite any devotees home. Only one devotee whom my husband likes is Vasu Ghosh Prabhu. Him we used to invite home when he comes. Not nowadays. Nowadays then that also stopped like that. So I don't invite anyone home who will be feeling offended. So it's all right. We accept whoever comes as Krishna sent, and we will see them as Krishna's people, and we will take care of them. So this is how we grow. So what happens now, Prabhu? Now there's nothing that can pull me down, because Krishna is pulling me up. So this understanding we get, then what more we want in life. This is sannyasi attitude. Anything, anywhere, anyhow, we see how we can be Krishna conscious. What more if Krishna gives us this much understanding? This growth is good. Now we have to just be better by begging Krishna to always live to remember you. Please you, remember, please you. That's all. And this way of life is slowly having an impact on the spouse. And the feeling, yes. So now he's feeling, yes, she's saying her, though she's not earning the Krishna consciousness, but she is saying by her prayers, miracles are happening. And actually, it's happening. He's also feeling, actually, it's happening. So he started now going to, he's telling when we go to Mayapur, you do Narsimha Havana for my sake, for daughter's sake, like that he says. I don't want anybody in trouble. You do for your sake. Now, last time he said, I should do Narsimha Havana for my sake, it seems, for my health, it seems. Because if I am there, everybody will be happy, it seems. So you see, Bhakti is laughing. There she is. She's laughing because it's a fact. It's a fact, and so slowly, because when we internally become ecstatic in any way, whatever happens, we take it in our favor to be more Krishna conscious. We take it as a chance to be creatively Krishna conscious. I mean, for no reason do we have to go for a divorce? For no reason, no divorce. Instead of divorce, we will think in a diverse way, like compared to their thinking that ours will be diverse. We'll be seeing how we can use this opportunity to be Krishna conscious. That's all, and celebrate. That's all. I hope that helps.
Yes, thank you very much, Madhavi. Hare Krishna.
So nice. And if I could, with your kind permission, Mataji, if I could little add. So like I was thinking the two aspects to it. One is that example of Prabhupada's sister Pishima. So he went similar situation, but on the opposite side, the roles had been reversed. So, but there too, that the principles of Tattenu Kampanam Susumeksamanam Bhunjate Atma Vitam Vipakam, the principles of that applies. So I have been put into this situation depending on my karma. So she was taking this as that, and she was cooking fish for her husband. But and Prabhupada called her the best Vaishnava, and she would cook the fish, and then after that she would clean the kitchen fully, sanctify it, and then cook Krishna Bhoga, and then offer, and then honor it, and then like that she lived her whole life. So Prabhupada called her the best Vaishnava. That means he took it as Krishna's, yes, Krishna puts only such devotees in such difficulty who can tolerate. You right perfectly said, and that is not everybody and everybody can will be able to go through this difficulty. So Prabhuji's level is high. That is why Krishna has put him into that kind of situation. And on the other side, if there was Pishima herself was in difficulty, so Pishima took it as a Tattenu Kampanam Susumeksamanam, Bhunjata Atmakitam Vipakam. But if the Pishima's duty would have been bodily duty, the Varnasrama duty would have been, or duty towards others for Krishna would have been hampered. Then she can very well act. I know a situation that this wife was disturbing the children progressing Krishna consciousness, so that the husband had to take action. He had that strength and that conviction and the vivek that drove him, and Krishna helped him.
Last part was not clear. Yes, if she's in personal problem, she says that Tatyenu Kampam Susirmikshamana means it's my karma. But if the husband puts the children who want to eat vegetarian Krishna Prasad food, if they are being forced to eat meat, then probably you said that something should be done. So what I told my friend when her children are being forced to eat meat by the mother-in-law when she's wanting to cook only vegetarian food and offer to Krishna and feed them. So I said, right now you don't say no because they're just 4-year-old and 2-year-old. Now you just be loving and teach them what is Krishna consciousness, little. And when they become 7, 8, they start throwing their tantrums and say, I don't want. That time you teach them eating that is going to take them to hell, and eating Krishna Prasad is going to take back to Godhead. And then when they get that conviction, when they are being forced to eat, they'll say, no, I don't want it. Why you should eat? I don't want to eat. That's all. Finished. They will say it. Now you don't tell and you don't get into a quarrel. You be intelligent. I told like that. So children have to be protected only till they're small. But when they're big, when they're guided properly, then they will say no to it. So my daughter could never be forced with the chocolate from the age of 7. Even if it was brought to her mouth and touched her mouth, she took it and she put it in the dustbin, saying it is my juta. Even the father should not eat, she said, and she threw it in the dustbin. Then of course he didn't force her, but he was always regretting why you gave up. You also gave up eating out. She said, no, because I want to eat only what Krishna Prasad is recommended. I only want to do that. That's it, finished. Children, when they're taught, we cannot put carpet to the whole world, but we can teach the children to wear chappal, wear footwear. Means we have trained them to defend themselves, like how we are defending ourselves. We'll train them also to defend, like how I am now telling you to defend yourself, you should tell your children to defend yourself, like that. And in one place, what happened on Mataji used to come to the satsang, but she's coming mainly to collect prasada. And she comes to serve prasad and she gives very little to everyone so that something will remain and she can take it all home. So she can avoid cooking. And every day that's the thing. So I saw that and I said no. Because all our people whom we want to provide prasad, they're getting very little of chana and she's keeping more and she's taking home. So I said, no, I will serve. This is not, she said, you're serving so much, then nothing will remain for me. And it so happened that actually one person's, this became less the way I served. Then I gave mine to her. I said, no, I don't need this much for me. Just one is enough. You take. I said, and I gave her. That's it. Means sometimes it happens. Sometimes I may enter into mode of passion and try to correct the situation. So we should be a little prayerful at that time and ask Krishna like how to help the others who are being abused. This is how I have seen it in my life, part of the project. Because what you told last, it was not very clear. So I just told you what was clear in my heart. If you have some better ideas, now you can improve on this.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. I mean, I know what was that. Yeah, I mean, duty towards the dependents, as per Varnashrama, chapter, I mean, canto 12, that is required. I mean, Nadamuni further instructs down in the canto 12 also, right? So that's what that is. Nasa pita, nasa janani, nasa guru, nasa no mocha samupeta mrittu. Who is not able to deliver the dependents impending gati into some pasujani. He is not qualified to be a father, qualified to be a mother, qualified to be a guru, and so on. So that is also important.
Yes. So that's why we teach them to wear chappals, like how we shield ourselves from these people who are really opposing. Like that, we teach them also to deal in the way we do it. They also do it, but we give them what is Krishna consciousness and what is nectarian about Krishna consciousness, and how without Krishna consciousness everything is shunya. Without Krishna, this much we put it in their head, then they will handle their life. We have helped the dependents to go back to God by making them understand everything without Krishna is a zero. There's nothing in this world without Krishna. So that much we have to put the conviction, that much of understanding we have to give them individually, secretly, then that's enough. And my spouse is not so much bad actually. He's very nice in every other way. He's wanting us to eat nicely. If ISKCON restaurant is there, he will feed us unlimited, to our heart's content. That's why I said we eat so much that 3 days we will become very drowsy. That's how he's very generous. But the thing is, he's not very happy to talk to invite devotees home. That's why we don't invite. But he'll take care of his relatives nicely. He'll take care of us nicely in other matters, except Krishna consciousness. He's a nice person. But to Krishna consciousness, somehow he's not slowly getting convinced, not so much. He's having his own doubts, but that's all improving. With day by day, with our practices, it's all improving. So this is also one way we can help our subordinates by helping the superior to correct himself by we behaving in a very, very prayerful, Krishna conscious way. So this is how I have understood. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. And also, I would also like to share the experience with Baltimore Temple President, with Vamsi Prabhuji's question. Like he has this like life, like his wife don't follow Krishna consciousness, and she's Mrs. Universe. She got the prize for that, and she's in movie, like she's acting in movie and like that, like in social work because of her award. Uh, but the Prabhuji is so determined, and he's a disciple of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. So he is very much determined with a mind, and he cook early, he wake up early morning, he finishes round and morning stuff, and he cook for the deities, and he offer it to deities and take this prasad to his office. So just one meal, like khichdi or any sandwich or like that, simple he cook and he takes to the office. Prabhuji. So and they have two sons. The big elder one is totally went on my mummy, and the smaller younger child son went totally on Prabhuji. He got initiated at his age of 18, and now he got Brahman Diksha at his age of 20, and he's doing all the Brahmanical like DT installation and everything. So, but simultaneously he's learning, like he's getting education in computer science also. But yes, Prabhuji. So you can just, we have to determine for ourselves and not telling anything to our spouse, mm, and not opposing her like that, Prabhuji.
Wonderful,
Thank you very much.
wonderful,
And yeah,
wonderful. This is
Prabhuji is
inspiration.
yeah, he's a doctor by profession. He's an anesthetician. He's very busy in his profession, but he's temple president also. So we don't know how he's managing. Like we were doing Motel Gita, Bhagavad Gita distribution, me and my Prabhuji and my Samradni, my daughter. But he used to come with us with the his vehicle, his car, Hummer. He's having Hummer car, and we all go together to the motel owners and doing the Bhagavad Gita distribution, Bhagavatam installation things. So he is very amazing, Mataji.
Wow.
But yeah, he is determined to his services and his devotion. But
See,
he
the devotee.
simultaneously he like pamper his wife also. Like the both are
Ah,
are very good. Yeah, yeah.
that
And
is the point. They
yeah,
know to
so that's why
pamper the wife.
now she is also coming to temple for the festivals, like big festivals, Rath Yatra or any Janmashtami or any Abhishek. She comes and she do Abhishek, and she help for Janmashtami festival. Like there are stalls, so she put stall of clothes and then likewise
Wow.
she help also. So it's a very big like long journey, Prabhuji, but we have to be very determined.
Yes, and same like that. If I get a place to run a temple, my husband will 100% assist me because anything I do, he wants
Yeah,
me to be successful also like that. He's happy I'm preaching, but
yeah,
he
yeah.
says first you do household work, then you preach.
She
Then he's
don't
going
want
out
to
and work
she
like
don't
that.
want to do anything. That's the thing. But she supports, yeah.
Like that. So that much will happen. Now, Vamsi Prabhu can also take some counseling from Baltimore Temple President about some tips. You know what he is doing. That also will help. And then whatever Krishna puts in Vamshi Prabhu's life, you should take that as opportunity to turn around. That's all. I did it, and by praying to Krishna, and I was asking Krishna only. Now in this situation, what I should do? You tell me. How I should be in Krishna consciousness? Now what I should do to be Krishna conscious in this stream? You tell. Always I go and ask Krishna what I should do, what I should. Until I get an answer, I don't leave him. I go on asking the same question because it does not leave my head. So I
Yeah.
don't leave Krishna feet. And if I don't get an answer, then I ask my mentors. That time I call my mentors and ask, in this situation, what I should do. Like how now you're asking me, I would ask, and they would tell me some answer that would be very consoling, and I go in that direction. That's it. Nothing to worry, Prabhu. It is not a matter to even think of divorce. It's a matter to use the opportunity to turn to Krishna and be adventurously Krishna conscious and accept the thrill given by Krishna to you. That's all. He'll give you only success, success, success. Just turn to Krishna, beg him for a solution. He will guide. Do it. And this, I mean, we should not be, for Gita Mataji, we should not be having a heart which says no to any situation given by Krishna. No to anything. She was saying, though, this is like too much to handle. She said, no, they should know a word like too much to handle. And Vamshi Prabhu told, it is, we have to, tolerating is difficult. The word tolerate should not come. And too much to handle should not come. These two are,
No,
throw it
Mataji,
out
the
of the
thing is,
dictionary.
yeah, my thing was that yes, we have to adjust and be flexible. Absolutely. Like Mirabai also had so many problems. But also, Lord Krishna teaches us to follow dharma. And he also says you should, what is, your duty. So, yes, if you're married, yes, your duty is towards the family also. That it's true. But I know it's a very fine line, Mataji. And what I liked about what you said was that to grow when every opportunity there's, this is a problem. There is a problem. There's opportunity for growth. So I
That's
like
all.
that. Yeah. Thank you,
That's
Mataji.
why you're welcome. Any problem means it's only an opportunity, nothing else. because no problem can stop a devotee from Krishna. No problem. See, that's how that Baltimore temple president is temple president, because he used all opportunities as all obstructions as opportunities to grow, and he became temple president. So, and that's why son became such a stalwart devotee. And this is a classic example, because son has seen the father and he saw that he's more happier. That's all. The elder son saw the mother's success and he thought success is good, but the younger son saw behind his success there was so much of creative determination and dependence, and that he saw the charm and he got attracted. So the one who could not see that, they saw the shallow life and they got attracted. So, and everyone are not having that vision. People who are very simple, humble, they recognize Narad Muni. Like Valmiki, he became Valmiki. He was simple, humble. Narad Muni said he followed. But when it comes to Nalakuvera Manigriva, they were not humble at all. Prabhupada's wordings are not mine. I read in purport. Prabhupada said, everybody won't recognize a devotee. Some do. Who simple-hearted people do. But people who are very arrogant, proud, like Nalakuvera Manigriva, they could not even recognize Narada Muni, so they got cursed by Narada Muni. Valmiki got blessed by the curse of his sinful life. He got rid of his sinful life. He became a devotee by the blessing of Narada Muni. So even devotees are hidden to people who are too proud. So we just have to be using every opportunity in a prayerful way and see in this how I should. See, the simple thing is this Hanuman, no, there was one Asura lady who was, I think, called Surasa or something. She was in the in the ocean. He was there. When he's flying, she came to catch him, to swallow him. So he became bigger than her. She became bigger than him. She became bigger than her. It went on. He felt, I lose my time. If I compete with her, I can win, but I will lose time. So he didn't want to lose time. See, losing time is his defeat that time, not winning with her. Losing time. So he became suddenly small. And she's very big. Small he became. He entered and he came out through her rectum. And he went. She was very surprised. Oh, she was amazed. He became the winner. So sometimes we have to use we have to depend on the Lord and ask Him for some intelligence, creative intelligence to, humble down. We don't have to always show that I have to have my way. We would sometimes become humble. Oh, your way? Okay, we accept your way. See, accepted Surasa's way of entering into her mouth. He didn't want to enter, but he saw that fight is taking time. So don't fight with these people, but you humble down by saying, yes, boss, and go inside and get out. Find a way out. That's the meaning that we have to learn from this. Is I learned from some devotee actually. Somebody's lecture I heard and I was very impressed. I don't know if her name is Surasa, some Asura lady. In the ocean, she came to swallow him. This much is the storyline. So we have to use it as an opportunity to humble and to accept Krishna's and tolerance. The word tolerance, no, yes, Taranada is there, but we should not see, tolerance really happens when we don't even see there is a need to tolerate. Means we see an opposite plan. They thrown my prasad, they cheated me. Because if you see it as cheating, then you have to tolerate. Then it's painful. I say don't even use the word tolerance, because tolerance is such a pain, you have to take the pain, like how then Gita Mata said, it's so difficult. Yes, it becomes difficult. Try to tolerate, it becomes difficult. So I'm saying, don't even think that you're tolerant. You think, wow, this is an opportunity. Oh, she's throwing. This is Krishna is telling me this is not the way. This is not the way, Trusting is not the way. Then what to do? So I asked Prabhu question. He answered, then don't trust their food. Don't ever eat. That's the answer. Krishna is guiding. If you think that, oh, what is this, the cheating? Means he's telling, no, I don't want that food. Now you cook. That means it's loving relation. Krishna is opening arms. What is it to tolerate? You have to think of tolerating if you are dependent on her. He's telling, now you don't depend on her. I am dependent on your food. Cook for me, he's telling. So I will live now to cook for Krishna. So now there's no question of tolerating her. That's a forgotten topic. I mean, we get detached. We cut off from that thought only. So when we cut off from the thought of dependence to them, then there's nothing to tolerate. But as long as we're dependent on them, then we'll tolerate them. Don't ever put yourself in such a dirty dependence which makes you tolerate them. It's so painful. Like Gita Mata said, I also say it is very painful. Don't go to the level of tolerating. Just turn. Instead of tolerate, turn to another way to in which you can creatively depend more on Krishna and have fun in Krishna conscious. Spiritual fun, spiritual adventure. It is still so. I am a jolly person because I see life like that. I use it as an occasion to celebrate. Hare Krishna. I hope that helps.
Yes, Mataji, thank you so much for the wonderful discussion and gives a lot of encouragement to move forward. Hare Krishna.
We are with you. Krishna is with you. Don't worry. Harinam is with you. You be with the Harinam. That's all. You be with Bhagavatam. That's all. Read one chapter a day. And these people are doing nonsense. You do reading of Bhagavatam happily. That will give you more sharp brain and more ideas and more clarity and more Prabhupada's personal dealing. I am doing one chapter a day. It's so helpful. And Prabhu, for your level and my difficulties, we need one chapter a day. We can really come out and rather read now somehow or the other, not just cooking. You try how you can make one chapter a day time. If one chapter difficult, at least let it happen sometimes half chapter today, half chapter, but not less than that. For you, that is a medicine, and for everyone it is. But even for Geeta Mataji, that is the medicine. If Geeta Mataji can do that, then she will not see anything as a problem. She will not see anything as toxic. We should not see anything as, if you think it's toxic, then it's we have to tolerate. Tolerating is so painful. Don't ever take that pain. Always make it a celebration by connecting, leave that connection that causes pain, connect more to Krishna. That's all. That's how you don't even have to tolerate. Mentally we cut off. We don't divorce. Mentally we cut off our dependence to such people and such situations. That's all. Cut off your dependence to such people, such situation. Make your own way. Find your own way to depend on Krishna and to serve Krishna. This way you don't have to tolerate. It will be a celebration. Wow, now I can do it myself. When we depend, we are very helpless. When we're not dependent on them, we depend only on Krishna. Then we are the kings at our home and we are the beggars at Krishna's feet. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. This and wonderful discussion. Sorry we took your time so much. It's 9:30 here. Yeah, but we didn't realize it's so late, Mataji. But thank you so much for your time. So if nobody has any question or comment, we can end up the call here.
End the call. If it's late for all of you, we'll end the call.
Yeah, more, just one more minute, Mataji. More Singh Prabhuji, you have any question? Okay. So let's
No question, Madhavi.
You like the class?
Thank you. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Shri Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Jai Thakur ki jai.
Jai.
Bhagavatam ki jai.
Jai.
Amrit Madhavi Mataji ki jai.
Jai.
So much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Or told Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.